this is our doggy Max.
Yes. Can you say hi?
That was our buddy Max, and if you have a furry friend in your life that you love as much as we love Max, then you are going to want to stick around, because today I am going to be sharing with you tips about how to save money on that animal in your life without compromising on quality. I'm Cassie, and we are passionate about empowering moms to become savvy savers. Our animals are our family members, but sometimes they can get expensive, and so we have some tips to share with you. Let's go ahead and get started. The first tip is about food, and I know many different families have different philosophies on food for their pets. I'm just sharing today what has worked for our family. And for our dog and our cats, when we have had them, we have been fortunate that our animals have loved the Costco brand of food, and we have been able to save a ton of money this way because the Costco brand is good quality food and it is so reasonable. We get a 35-pound bag of dog food for $28.49, which is a huge savings compared to other brands. So we are ecstatic about that savings. I know other families love Chewy.com, and through their subscribe and save service, they have been able to utilize savings that way, and that has worked well for them. I also know people who utilize a pet feed store, and they've been able to save a ton of money that way. So those are 3 options for saving money on pet food. The next thing is medications. There's no way around it. Sometimes our animals need meds, and meds can get super pricey. So for things like tick, flea, heartworm prevention, what we do is we get all the pricing off of Chewy.com, and I went to our vet and I said, would you be willing to match Chewy.com pricing? And they do. So you should go to your vet and see if this is something you could do too. Next up is basic care items. So for any animal, this would be like a collar, food dishes, or cages, or crates, or leashes, anything like that. Where I start is buy nothing groups. I've talked about them before, and I am just such a champion for buy nothing groups. I love them so much. And I actually posted a ton of Max's stuff on there because when he was a puppy, he was growing so fast, and his collars, we were just buying them constantly, and people loved them. And I was actually able to utilize it as well. And so we were able to get a lot of his collars for free as he was growing. The same can be said for the bowls and the leashes and all that. So the buy nothing groups are a wonderful asset. I would also say yard sales are amazing to find things like that as well. People are just trying to get rid of that stuff. You can find them for such good deals. Another place is to just ask family and friends. A lot of times family and friends just want to get rid of that stuff so you don't have to pay for anything. That's actually how we got Max's crate. We were so lucky. My mother-in-law had a friend who she just gave us this wonderful huge crate, and it was such a blessing for our family. And last but not least, I would say Marshall's. Marshall's is such a hidden gem for animal stuff, and we have gotten so many we got his leash from there. We have gotten many different things for Max there. So if you are unable to find a basic care need that you need for your animal, I would definitely try Marshall's because they have some great hidden treasures. Next, I'm going to be talking about enrichment. So dogs, especially, I know, need enrichment in their lives. Enrichment does not mean you have to spend a ton of money. So where we find enrichment for Max is he does love like a Kong. So Marshall's, we found his Kong at Marshall's. We got this alligator here at Marshall's for about $4.99. So you can get really quality pieces, really quality toys for not much money. It really is a hidden gem. Amazon Subscribe and Save. Sometimes when they're having like their deal of the day, I was able to find a Kong on there for $5, and it was like one of the big ones. I would also say really simple things can be used for enrichment though. So you can basically just take an old toilet paper roll and cut the sides, put some treats in there, roll it up, throw it, and they'll search for it and tear it up. That's enrichment. You can take just a plain muffin tin that most people have, put some peanut butter in it, and put some treats in it and some kibble in it, and that's enrichment for them. So you definitely do not have to spend a ton of money for enrichment. It's just fun sometimes to mix it up a little bit, but when you do, definitely try to get a deal. And last but not least, treats. So we have a Costco membership. So we typically get our treats at Costco because we can get like a huge bag of treats for Max for anywhere from $5 to $9, especially if they're on sale that month, and it's just unbeatable. You just can't get a better deal anywhere else, in my opinion, especially on the good quality stuff. But there are other places if you don't have a Costco membership. So the feed store, like I mentioned before, they always have really great deals, and I love supporting feed stores because they are great to animals. So we do go there as well. Marshall's is another great place. They really do have awesome animal products, and their treats are really great prices as well. And last but not least is just making homemade treats. You just go on Pinterest and search easy dog treats. So many recipes pop up, and it really doesn't cost a ton of money. It doesn't take up a whole bunch of time, and they're good quality because you're making them at home. And so you really don't have to spend a ton of money for your dogs to get some yummy treats. I hope you found these tips helpful, and I would love to hear from you in the comments to hear how you save money on your pets. Don't forget to like this video and go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm Cassie, and I know, buddy. That's a good boy. Mwah. Another favorite thing I like to do for enrichment is to take like a towel and you make like your own snuffle mat. So you take a towel, you put treats and kibble in it, and then you kind of tie it up, and then they have to get in there and kind of sniff around for it, and it's great enrichment for them. And I know our dog really likes it a lot.